The COVID-19 stimulus and recovery package, the American Rescue Package, has been passed by the Congress and signed by the President. This bill passed without any Republican votes. Not one. The first congressional response to this pandemic was the CARES Act, passed last March, almost a year ago. The price for that bill? $2.2 trillion. The vote? A unanimous 96-0 vote in favor. Democrats and Republicans alike voted yes. An additional $900 billion in relief was added in the December vote for the spending bill for the 2021 federal fiscal year, and that passed with 92 votes in favor. These bills were passed when the Republican Party had the White House and the Senate. It was a moment of bipartisanship for the overall good of our country. There has been lots of debate about what supposed blue states and red states have been doing to manage the pandemic. These debates ultimately harm our country because they are only intended to harm the parties. I am unaware of any study that shows that this virus goes after members of one party more so than another. So the debates about what red states or blue states did differently is not really helpful. And I'm pretty sure the red states have Democrats and the blue states have some Republicans. The duty of our elected officials is to do what is right for everyone they serve. It is certainly important to debate what worked and didn't, and that time is coming. I hope our public leaders try to look at what worked and didn't objectively, and by doing so, we can develop an effective plan for the future. It was a difficult decision for mostly our governors across the country to decide to shut down, but they all had to make the choice. Our economy was doing well, too. The Republicans, who always claim fiscal conservatism, were losing a grip on this claim. From 2017 to 2019, the Republicans had control of the Senate, the House, and the White House, and our national deficit grew, adding a total of about $3.5 trillion to our debt, not counting for COVID-19. To me, that does not sound like fiscal responsibility during good economic times. Now, every single Republican voted against this stimulus package, the American Rescue Package. Every single Republican. One Republican, the first one to want to take a bite of this seemingly free lunch, Senator Roger Wicker from Mississippi, posted a tweet touting the benefits of the bill and how it will save American businesses. But he voted against it. Can you spot a more obvious moment of playing politics? Probably, but this is a pretty clear example. Now, why did Republicans vote against the bill? Here's my take. The Democrats had the majority, so the Republicans knew it could and likely would pass without their vote. So why not vote against it? It will go through. Your districts will get the benefits, and you can continue to blame Democrats for all financial challenges in our country. Guaranteed, in 2022, a broad Republican message will be that the Democrats are overspending, not being financially responsible, and they'll probably throw in some claim that the Democrats are coming for your guns. Instead, maybe in 2022, there is some authentic campaigning and honesty from our candidates. Instead of always looking for a way to undercut our competition based strictly on party affiliation, work to mend our divided country by addressing the issues at hand, the solutions that can work, and not by cooking up slogans intended to confuse and divide. We are emerging from a health crisis that has taken the lives of over 500,000 Americans and caused the suffering of every single person in this country on some level for over a year. That is, every single American has been touched by this pandemic. We have all felt the pain. Our economic recovery is a crisis too. Many businesses have closed forever. As a country, we have been knocked down, but we are getting back up. This is a time for awakening and rejuvenation. We are living in an incredible chapter in our country's history. In less than a year, a vaccine was developed to stop a deadly virus, and in record time, it is being distributed. This was certainly not possible in previous generations. We have paid a dear price in 2020 and 2021. Let's not forget it. Elections and campaigns do not define our country. They are simply a part of charting our path forward. The path ahead of us is inspiring. When I look at my children and their friends and how they have handled this situation, something I never had to go through as a child, I know the future is not in the hands of the so-called powerful today, but in the amazingly empathetic and capable hands of our children and grandchildren. The technology at their fingertips is nothing in comparison to the magnitude of the compassion for one another that they show. This is a future to be excited about. Our job is to help our next generation get there. Thank you for watching. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.